What's going on, everybody? It's High Roller bringing you another war recap. We are here in Reddit Omicron, going to be looking at the April 2020 season for CWL. Kind of a weekend review of the 7 wars, go through some of the attacks, overall results, whatnot. Some of you may already know me. I was previously the YouTuber for Omega Labs. I also participated in the YouTube channel for the other CWL, for the Highlight League Season 3. I was the YouTube recapper for that. Another note, I'd also like to make sure everybody is staying safe out there with everything going on in the world these days. Make sure you're practicing your social distancing. I myself am working on the social distancing beard here. Never really grown one before, so we're going to see how that goes. But it's also at times like this where I'm really glad that we have, Clash of Clans and mobile gaming and are able to keep in contact with people all over the world. I actually had a trip of mine canceled already. I was going to be going over to Ireland and actually meet some Clash people there. But alas, that will have to wait till next year. Overall, just hope everybody's doing all right. Make sure you're staying safe. We will get through this. Um, we'll do a few clan announcements here, then we'll get into the actual recap itself. Within Omicron, we've had a few promotions recently. Congratulations to Chris becoming a co-leader and Breakits becoming an elder. We've also got some new members with us. The Great Oz, Beater, Asaman, all doing really well, all Town Hall 13. Going to see some of their stuff a little bit later in the recap. Did a great job in this war for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the recap. So we were in Masters League 3. We did move down last season after moving up to Masters 2 for one season. Overall, we will be staying in Masters 3. We finished in 4th place, 457 stars. It was overall pretty good week. We're able to hold off the squad right behind us. The 3 clans in front of us were 3 of our losses, but we kept it pretty close in most situations, even with some big disadvantages in a lot of cases. So we'll go through and take a look at the record. We were 3-4 on the week, but the losses, other than to Adult Clan, where we were quite a bit overmatched as far as town halls go. They were all town hall 13 and 12 all the way down. We are running a breakdown in 30 of roughly 12 or 13 town hall 13s, then another 12 or so town hall 12s, and the bottom 5 or 6 were town hall 11s. So we had a pretty even breakdown throughout. But like I said, overall it was kept close, so we were able to stay in 4th place overall despite the 3-4 record. I'll go ahead and take a look at some of the individual performances. Mark Vinson, we had bringing home 36 stars between his 2 accounts, 2 Town Hall 13 accounts. Pretty much killing it almost every war. Beater, one of our new guys, doing a really good job. A lot of 17, 16ers. I pulled 16 out myself. Hit some Town Hall 13s for 2 stars a couple of times. Had a couple of Town Hall 12 triples. But overall, a lot of 14s, 15. Ton of 14s, 13s. Even at the bottom, we had 10 and 11, but a lot of these could have been higher with a couple more percentage where we got, a 1-star 90+% one that could have easily been a 3-star had we gotten to the town hall or not. So overall, everybody did a really good job. Take a look at each of the matches here. First day was against Como PL. Came away with the 9-star victory in this one. Had a pretty good lead all the way throughout this one. Some really good attacks here. Came away with a nice solid victory. Then Pakistan, this was a pretty even town hall matchup, pretty even matchup overall. We had some really good attacks in this one. There's a lot going to be featured out of this in the recap portion, but did come away with the 6-star victory there, 63-57. And then Adult Clan, this was our biggest loss of the entire week. We were quite outmatched, like I said, town hall wise. They had 13s going, half to 2/3 down their board, and then 12s to finish it out. So it was an uphill battle the whole way. It was just salvage as many stars as we could. Friends, this was a tough one. We very easily could have won this one. We did miss one attack, but I don't think that would have made the difference anyways. We had a few really close ones on this that were, 1 stars that could have easily been 2 or 3 stars. So this one was a little bit of a tough pill to swallow, but we still pulled away 60 stars total. Kept us in the running. 5th week, green music. This was a pretty resounding victory. As you can see, we won 25 stars, about 30 some percent. Ton of 3-star hits here, some really good ones. They had a lot of rush bases down toward the bottom. Their top end had some pretty solid bases, but at the bottom we definitely were heavier than them, but we also came away with some really good attacks out of this one. And then second to last one, another close loss. Actually won percentage on this one, lost by the 3 stars, but really kept us into some good attacks out of here. And then the last week, this one was a surprise. These guys were in first in the league the whole way through. We really thought they were going to have, a lot bigger win than they did. We kept right with them right up until the end. Really good hits out of this one. Town Hall 13 stepped up big on this one. I think we had 4 or 5 13v13 triples. So overall, really good job. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and dive into some of the attacks here. All right, we're going to get into the attacks here, and we got a bunch to go through. I think there's about 11 of them, so we're just going to kind of run through them and comment as we go, and we'll see how it goes. So first off, we're going to be taking a look at Looney Baker coming in Town Hall 12v13 here, and yeah, it may not be a full-on 13, but it's got that Royal Champion there, and in watching a lot of these attacks, she is really, really, really strong. So we're going to call it a Town Hall 13 anyways. Looney Baker bringing the Bowler Witch attack. Moving through the base, coming in at the corner there. Started with a nice funnel. Main group stays on beautifully through the center of this thing, right down to the Town Hall. Did have a small group wander off to the top there. But overall, the main group did exactly what it was supposed to. Very nice use of the jump spell here. Gets those buildings down in front of it, so she has enough of the troops go inside, take out that Inferno, which was the last main threat to anything in this attack. Otherwise, plenty of troops still up, bowlers, wizards, all the heroes still up, and that base is GG. So really nice hit there, 12v13 to start things off in our first war. Jumping into the next attack here, we have from our second war, Beater, one of our new guys, bringing the hybrid attack. And one thing to note on this one is just watch this queen portion of this attack. This queen does so much work here. These healers are on overtime the entire first minute of this raid. Drops the rage down early to get through that king. Couple of nice baby drags there to funnel, make sure the queen actually goes into that town hall compartment there. Ends up getting few buildings with both of the baby dragons there. Town hall goes down, secures the 1 star already. Queen's still moving through, working her way toward that CC. Hoping to get that to pull pretty soon, but I mean there's so much DPS coming at her to start in that town hall compartment. Has to work through a couple of different storages here. You got the Electroloon CC. Another rage down to keep that queen going. Between the poison and the queen, she gets all of those troops down. Is able to save the ability for right now. Meantime, he's got the siege barracks and the king starting to funnel on the other side, while the main group of hogs and miners comes in, going through the center of the base. Did have to pop the queen ability there. She finally goes down about a minute and a half into the raid, but she did some massive work. Those healers come over and help pick up some of the healing slack, and the main troops going through the base. But overall, ton of hogs, ton of miners still up, plus that royal champion who is just ridiculous. I never really paid much attention to her, but watching these attacks, she just does so much work. And I couldn't figure out exactly why. And then Great Oz actually said, she's the only hero that never focuses on a wall. And I was like, boom, light bulb. Holy cow. So just absolutely ridiculous. Let me know what you think of the Royal Champion down in the comments. We're going to have another attack here from Winchester, another from our second war, Pakistan. It's going to be bringing in a Queen Walk Hog attack. Uses that king, gets a ton of value set in the funnel on the bottom side there, gets a baby drag on the top. Make sure his queen tries to enter the base. He does get the CC pull. Queen's going to take that down with the help of those healers. Brings in a hog, try to make sure there's nothing else in the CC. Does wall break in here, but the queen decides to ignore it. Doing normal queen things. It's going to end up working out though. Loon coming in actually in front of those healers. Very nice timing on this. Going to pull a few of the traps that would have hit the healers. Take a couple of shots from those air defenses. Bottom side the siege barracks there coming in to set the funnel for the hogs. Now I'm assuming the intent was to have his queen go in and get the enemy queen, which didn't end up working out, but the hogs just run right past her, buffed by that warden, goes right through, uses the warden ability toward the end here. Queen's taking out the CC, then going to turn her attention to the enemy queen. Last thing to go down is the town hall. Even swags a heal there. He's got, I don't know, 15, 20 hogs working on that town hall. Very nice attack there, town hall 11. Wanted to feature a little bit of everything in this one. Next attack, we are going to be going to the third war, Adult Clan. We got Mark Vincent coming in. He's I believe, one of the only ones to 3-star in this war. This was a really rough one for us. Ton of balloons there to trigger a bunch of traps, Teslas. Queen's got to do a ton of work early here on this CC. Drops the rage and the ability early on. Uses a baby drag there to help the queen move toward the middle just a little bit. Still working on more CC and the king. Siege barracks comes down up top with the king while the main force comes in through the center. They're going to get on that town hall pretty quick. Queen is still up. Does go down. Healers come over to help pick up the main squad. Oh wait, no. They're going to find a wizard to heal the whole way through. Meanwhile, the hogs, miners are working through the base. Luckily, that giant bomb there takes out the wizard that the healers were trying to heal, and they pick up this last group of miners, which is actually going to help clear these final defenses before the healers go down. Keeps those miners up just enough to clear the last defenses. The warden coming around the top side, but he's got just enough to finish his base off. Really nice hit there against a bunch of tough bases and a very tough clan. So nice job, Mark Vincent. Had a really nice week overall. Like I said, 36 stars total between the two Town Hall 13 accounts. So huge war for him. Next we got Little Z bringing in the dragons. It's our first of a few dragon attacks in this recap. Many of you know me, you know I got a soft spot in my heart for dragons. I love to recap them. I just think dragon attacks are awesome. This is from our fourth war against Friends. So he uses the heroes there to set funnels on both sides so the dragons can come in backed up by that slammer. CC pulls, looks like it's a bunch of small troops. Dragons are going to take care of those pretty quick. He does have to fight the air sweeper there for a little while, gets the bats down on the backside. They do take out one of the air defenses. Unfortunately, that Town Hall 12 Tesla Town Hall takes out most of his bats, but the slammer makes it through. Those max level loons coming out in the middle. The warden's still up buffing them. He's got a couple of dragons coming around the backside on this one. All defenses down at this point. It's just cleanup. Nice split by the loons there. The last two dragons doing some work. And eventually going to make their way over to that last elixir storage here and clean this thing up. But a really nice attack by Little Z. Love seeing those dragons. Keep up the good work on that one. All right. On to our next attack. Going to be looking at Breakus bringing the Town Hall 12 hybrid attack. Normally you've been seeing this at Town Hall 13, but showing here that it can work at Town Hall 12 as well. He's got the King and the P.E.K.K.A backed up by Wizard on the top side there. King setting the funnel on the left of the screen, and actually the Queen's going to come in behind the King, kind of go in and get the Town Hall with the Queen. So doesn't exactly go the way it looked like the original funnel was going, but the original funnel I think was more for the Queen than for the main hybrid portion with the miners and hogs. So the Queen gets in, gets that CC pulled, a very nice jump there. That Queen is eventually going to takes out the enemy Queen. The barracks come down on the bottom side to set the funnel there for the main attack to come through. I mean, 60% of the base was down before the hogs and miners came in, so only a couple of heal spells was all it needed to get through this one. Pops that warden ability to help keep everybody up. Ton of hogs, ton of miners, only a couple defenses left. Queen's going to actually take out that bomb tower before any hogs get there and get in any sort of danger. Just a very, very nice attack. Kind of surprised me. I wasn't exactly sure where it was going when it first started based on the initial funnel, but hey, it got the job done very well. So very nice attack by Breakus, and congrats on the recent promotion. Next we're going to go on to Green Music, and we're checking out Acid Man here. Once again, another hybrid, very popular at Town Hall 13 right now, but once again, another level 70 Queen backed by healers doing a ton of work. The amount of HP she needs to go through here to do her thing brings in the hog to pull the CC. Didn't quite get that expo down. Has to pop the Queen ability to get through the enemy Queen and those other defenses. Then she turns her attention to the Town Hall. Tries to send in another hog to finish off that expo. Doesn't quite do it. Third time the charm. Does finish off the expo so the Queen can keep going around. Meanwhile, it brings in the Electro Drag and the Siege Barracks up on top with the King to set the funnel that way. And then the main attack is going to kind of come in at an angle here while the Queen still does her thing to help clear the bottom side of this. Very nice funnel. Hogs and miners go directly to the core, uses that warden ability to keep them up through the Tesla Town Hall. Last few defenses going to be going down here. The Queen does go down, but she makes it through almost the whole raid. Just that last Inferno up, and it is down. And beautiful cleanup. Everybody's doing their thing at the same time, and it just all of a sudden ends. So very nice hit there. Welcome to the clan, Acid Man. You're doing great. Keep it up. Alright, another one from Green Music here. And it's another Town Hall 12 Dragon attack. I just wanted to... This one was super impressive. You see why a little bit later in this attack, but he's bringing down his heroes right away with a Ice Golem in front of him. Do some tanking. Queen's going to get an air defense. It's going to pull the CC, take care of that. Once that's done, the dragons are going to come in pretty quick here. Drops, I don't know, what was that, 12 dragons or so. And then the slammer out in front of them. Couple of rage spells, those bat spells, which are going to play a huge role coming up here. Use that warden ability to get through the Town Hall. But look at those bats under rage up at the top there. Take out the Inferno. 2 air defenses. 2 Teslas, 2 Archer Towers, and then continue to do work, killing the entire defensive side of the top of the base, and then are there to help with the cleanup. So I think he has 75% of his dragons still up, plus all the bats to clean this one up. Just a ridiculous attack. I really thought it needed to be recapped. Nice job there, Pate. Really nice hit. Going on to the next one, we got Another Town Hall 11, Brian, had a really good war too. A lot of stars on this one. This attack was actually one of my favorites of the war because when I looked at it, it really reminded me of an old school Holo Wee Wee. Even though there's no wizard or witches in this one, or hogs really, but just how he saves the balloons for the back end of this. A lot of centralized air defenses. So his main attack goes through the center of the base, takes out a bunch of those air defenses. CC Town Hall. You got the P.E.K.K.A. and Golem still doing their thing. Queen going around the outside. And then the loons coming in, much like you used to for a Holo attack where, you know, a few loons on each of the bases, couple of haste spells to bring them in, get in on those last defenses, take down that last air defense. Like to showcase some of the Town Hall 11 attacks still too. Having a Town Hall 11 myself, it's nice to see some of these. So really nice attack here by Brian with the Go Ball loons. I just really like that one. We are going to jump into here. What do we got next? From our last war, anybody who can pronounce that clan name, please let me know down in the comments below. But we've got the Great Oz, one of our other new member, bringing in the Yeti Bowler attack here. I'm not sure exactly what you call this one, but it's very effective. And a bunch of those Yetis in front of the bowlers. Sets the funnel on the top side with that siege barracks and a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s. It's going to quake open the center of this base. One heal spell for the rest of the attack going through. Hogs finally come out of the siege barracks with that Royal Champion. Heal spell goes down on them. A lot of defenses up here, and it's going to end up losing most of his hogs, but the nice thing about this one is all his heroes stayed up through the whole thing. It's going to have that Royal Champion to finish off the last of the defenses while the King and Queen are cleaning up the top side. Pops the ability and completely regenerates health and eliminates 4 buildings in the meantime. So just a great attack there. Great Oz doing it awesome in the clan. Super active, very helpful guy, loves doing FCs. So keep up the great work, man. And now we are going to get on to our final attack that we're recapping here. Once again, clan name, somebody let me know. It is a Town Hall 13 Dragon attack, and a beast of an attack as it is. A couple of loons there to start popping some traps. Drops the blimp in with the clone spell. Get the loons and the electro drag out of there. Clears this entire corner of the base. Brings in 1 dragon to clean up the rest of the top side of that. Then his King and Queen are going to come set the funnel on the bottom side along with the Royal Champion. She's going to go into the base and do a ton of work. Loons coming out in front of the dragons. Buffed up by that Grand Warden. Going to pop that Warden ability to get through the Town Hall. Get onto those Infernos. Heal up the loons on the backside. Royal Champion did a bunch of work. Queen still up doing a bunch of work. Still has, what, 7, 8 dragons there and, I don't know, 10, 12 loons. Just a absolutely wrecked attack. So really nice job there by Peria. In a tough war, but like I said, we had a ton of really nice Town Hall 13 hits in this one. That's going to do it for the attack recap portion of it. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Is it something you'd like me to keep doing for the CWL attacks or CWL wars as we go along each season? I don't think I'm going to be doing every war, but I might consider doing it if we like the content and it's something everybody's interested in. Let me know what you think of the beard. And otherwise, everybody stay safe, and we'll potentially see you in the next one. All right.